Alright. I should be back. I think it was an OBS issue for not clicking on and off or doing anything like that, but I am back live. Hopefully it stays this way. And we didn't get far, so it's not like there's too much to cut out for later. I was walking slow on this floor. Let's go. Boob. I don't know which one is the long hand, but I'm guessing it's like 5 minutes till 1. Yes, I had technical difficulties with my OBS. For some reason, it didn't want to connect to the internet, and then all of a sudden, Restream didn't want to work. So then when I tried to reload it multiple times, it just stopped working. You have unlaundered money. How do you launder this money without getting caught? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer to this. Oh, and it doesn't give me any indication. What do you mean a shell company? You're gonna make me die. I don't want to die. I don't want to. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. How dare you, Willie? You betrayed me. Oh god, that was so loud. Rip headphone users. Hi, kitty. Hi. Oh. Is that the I died symbol? What is the name of the god who feeds on the souls of girl child? Lies and does evil. Tells you when this game was made. Am I supposed to do the political joke? It doesn't give me any indication. Okay, Willie, I guess I'm asking you again. I need more people in the stream. I need more people to tell me how to die. I can't make a choice. Press button. I don't want to press the button. I don't want to press the button. So I was already in this room. I went this way. It just said press the button, so I just gotta not. Oh, Hi, Necro. Hi. Okay, apparently I can't go this way anymore. I pressed the button and now I'm doomed. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, is there nothing this way?
Hear ye, hear
Oh,
ye.
light.
Let the viewer was here first.
Yes, I know. I'm playing a scary game, but I don't need you to make it worse. Combo breaker. There are so many jokes I can make from this. There are 2 chairs. One has a... Are you proud of yourself? I missed you too. Ugh, I miss doing stuff. There are 2 chairs. One has a dildo on it and the other has a cake. You have to sit in one and eat what's in the other. What do you do? I'm a female, so I shall sit and eat cake. Oh, I don't like that it's empty. What the hell? Why? What scares you? Oh, God. What scares you more, hearing a constant whisper throughout your life or someone harassing you? I can never get my brain to shut up already. So I guess this one.
Drink water. Become
See, that didn't bug me at all. Which one do you fear more, spiders or snakes? I hate spiders more. Please don't give me spiders.
No! God damn it! What the fucking fuck?
See, the whispering doesn't scare me. It's like, it triggers. Okay. One stick, 4 sticks, many.
Emotional damage.
You done? Still recovering from my head cold. Was that loud? Or did my mic cut off? It broke. Mokoko or die? I don't know what's better. Anybody know what Mokoko is? What's Mokoko? Need slightly more cowbell? Probably. Okay. Y'all pick this one. Oh, okay. I guess we're going with Coco. Oh, I hate this. Oh, it's the clown guy from earlier. Great. What the fuck? Oh, now I get to just go die. Because if I pick one door...
I will send you to Jesus.
And there's multiples of them. Okay, this is gonna be very loud about you. False sense of security. Democrat or Republican? I'm the middle person. I am the middle ground. Fun.
Screw the rules, I have money.
I don't know how to answer this. Anybody? I don't even know which is which. I don't follow government that much.
Democrat or Republican? You're a Democrat.
Am I? I always thought I was more middle, but there's no middle.
Well, the question is, do you vote more conservatively or do you vote more liberally?
So I don't know the.
Conservative is more traditional, whereas liberal is more of modern age thinking.
Probably more liberal then.
So it'd be Democrat.
Okay. Thank you. What horrors await me here?
Unless you're back in like the 1920s or something.
Okay.
Switch.
I don't need that picture.
Allahu Akbar!
I died. Oh, apparently I just die going that way. Okay. Let me guess, is this gonna be some sort of Trump joke?
Oh! Oh! No!
Oh! Ah!
I can't believe they just did that. Oh my gosh. And exactly, and demonetized. Oh my gosh. There's no winning side. Just choose one.
Okay.
Hit
Hit me. Congratulations. You have successfully completed all our tests. Okay, I picked the right one. You can move on with your life. Oh, so that's it. That's the devil's way, apparently. Alright, well, now I gotta see the others where I would have died. Yes, hi. Click, 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 click. Let's see the other. Yeah, because I think you're supposed to take your time. That's what scared me when I first came in. Yeah, there's no getting through this. Not unless I can jump. Nope, I'm stuck. I walked too far forward. Okay. Oh. Apparently I can jump. I just can't move while I'm jumping. What the hell did I hit? Okay, so I can make it through that one. I got stuck behind the door. And apparently that one didn't matter. Alright, Alright, let's go to Turkey. Apparently that one didn't matter either. Now this one, if you click it, there's a button. I'm just not gonna press the button this time. And I made it! Okay. I'll sit on the cake and eat the other thing. I'll do it the opposite way. Whoa, okay. Is that just a dead man joke? Whoa. Okay, so that takes me back to that side. Okay, well that's that game because the rest of them go back and forth. Yeah, I didn't think this be such a short game. Oh goodness gracious. Well, that says everything about that game, I guess. I can probably uninstall it now from Steam because I finished it. We already did Thank Goodness You're Here from earlier today. What can I click and play for a little bit? What do I want to play? I could always go to Forewarned. Pick up the Stanley Parable. You are the second person to say the Stanley Parable. Do I want the regular or the Ultra Deluxe? This game is 15 bucks. Armello. Yeah, I was told I would need a training session on that. But we were gonna hit that later. Could always pull up Yu-Gi-Oh! Try to download that too. A game about digging a hole. I haven't done that in a while.
True.
Oh, hi.
Hi there.
What's up?
I don't know. I saw your game was already over. I was like, what the?
Yeah, that was it.
Wow.
Apparently it was very short. I thought it was gonna be longer than that. Apparently I dive into scary things very easily.
Well, choose another scary game that you what is it, Phasmophobia or the other one?
The Forewarned, the one with the
Forewarned.
mummies.
Yeah, Forewarned.
I don't know if anybody else is online to play it. It's scary to play it by yourself, but I guess I can. Base game is good and a full stream. That's nice. I just don't have the 15 bucks to drop right now. I just sent in my hours, my invoice, so I should be getting paid soon. Yeah, I could play this.
And if you scare yourself, you're still sticking to the name of the game.
True, just now I have to change games on the dashboard. No, you're fine. I'm not really looking for someone like to stream with. It's mainly just people to play with. Oops, did I not change it? I did not. Done. Changed. And click on. It's here, it's just apparently very small. There we go. I'm delaying my work because I wanted to hang out. No, you should do what you need to do. You don't have to chill with me. I know it's a very, you know, whatever, short, no public lobby. That's the thing, is nobody plays this thing publicly. Nobody plays this game publicly. Everybody works together in a private session. I doubt anybody is done. Also, you want Stanley? Kinda. I'll play it if I get it. But like I said, I'm waiting for my paycheck to come through. It's been a while since I've done this. You did not. Oh, goodness gracious, you. Ah, goodness gracious, you. Well, now I gotta change this again. Oh, goodness gracious. I'm
Start stream.
Am I back? Are y'all just watching me mess with random stuff? I'm back.
Yeah. So let's just say. So let's just say it was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. You know, because I one.
One sec. I gotta do some stuff. One sec. Because apparently this thing is a like 4x3, like it's a square. It's a square game. So I gotta figure out where I want it. Eh. 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 Hey, at least I can make my camera bigger, technically. All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle. Cherry Blossom Chat, I gotta move you back over. Because of... There we go. So I'm gonna do it in kind of this border thing so I can still see what's going on this screen because it does not want to go back and forth. And I also need to make sure the audio...
With that example.
The voice of bad decisions.
You know what? Even if you were going to be,
Oh, I can widescreen.
I think you should still act as though it was personal in order to leave.
Okay, now let me go back to this. Hey, there we go. Which also means now I need to turn this back down. Ew. And I'll go back up in my cozy little corner. Yee! And now it's a little bit easier to play. Now I should be able to see everything. Everything's good.
With that example.
Let's just get into it.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
He got a
Something he
last
would
name.
never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's so finicky. Why is it so finicky? Oh, so that's my button to open doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Drinking it all in. Sorry.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
The
A
clock
room
actually
so
works.
utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Don't die.
Really worth it.
What do you mean, don't die? You could die in this?
At this, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
That's gonna trigger my ADHD so bad if it keeps ringing.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
You lost me.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
No! Why does it sound like I'm typing when I'm just hitting E? I don't want to go! Don't make me! Push it closed. Ah, frack you, narrator. Thanks. Did they
Now that we
put...
know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
I didn't
Imagine the
jump off
main
and die the
character
first
dying
time.
senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Oh, I could have actually died. Like, I could have jumped off. Ugh. How dare. Yes, yes. It is still time to scare. No way to run, run, run. Come here right now. Here right
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh god, it's warping. Fine.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Yeah.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so
Viewers.
special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
It's legit a black screen.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Oh, he
That
curses.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
A child with a drinking permit.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to keep defying him, but I know eventually I'll have to go through this door, so let's just do it. We'll make him happy.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Shark something 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. I don't think this thing's hooked up to my microphone. Who knows?
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. Night Shark 115. Night Shark
Okay,
115.
fine. You're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Did I break it?
the door on his left.
It's me.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
I broke it.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything.
Yeah, there is a whole other part to the story if I actually listen.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Am I actually good now? So I can make keyboard typing sounds, just not in front of my own keyboard.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
We're gonna race.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna race as fast as we can through this thing.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is different.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, I can't play the piano? How dare. Rush, rush, rush.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Womp, womp, womp.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Funny, it looks just like the word escape. Kind of want to go that way now because they're still.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers, the lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Oh, womp womp, that's the workspace.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh, there's my office.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof, the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
A little bit, yeah. We broke the game first. just turned off mind control, so I went the normal route, following his words as quickly as I
Gladness,
could.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes! He had won! He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do,
I know, right?
or how to feel. Whatever life he lives,
I already
it
did
will
one
be
ending,
his.
and hopefully this
And
is
that
another.
was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Happy ending. Beat the game, complete the Stanley Parable. There's 2 endings. Alright, so I have been on for quite some time. I know with some of the flickers in and out. I really just wanted to get that other game in as quickly as I could. So, I think with this, I'll just raid over to somebody, call it a night. I did stream earlier for a decent amount of time, so I'm gonna raid over to Nate, give him some support. Zero and Amanda are already over there. How nice. So. Aw. I know, but this means I could play more on the side. It means I can go back in and be like, alright, we're gonna see if we can do, like, every ending super quick. No, because you have to get back to work for one. And for me, I'm also tired. I got off the train yesterday and just kept doing stuff all day. And then today, you know, I got up, I streamed, and then I went to do work stuff. And then I streamed again because I felt like I needed to catch up on something. But we're doing more. And then Friday with Friends, 2 people voted for Armillo. I'll have to learn how to play it, but I'm excited to do that with you guys. Yes, I know. I need to get my practice in. And then Saturday, we have our first Digimon campaign, which I worked on a song for, so you guys get to hear that. We'll get the stream set up and everything when that happens. But until then, go show some support to Nate. Say hi to everybody for me.